Have you ever wondered why some women seem to have this magnetic pull that men just can't resist? It's not about age, it's not about looks, and it's definitely not about playing games. Today, we're diving deep into the psychology behind why men are drawn to older women who have mastered a very specific art, the art of the authentic compliment. Stick around because what you're about to learn will completely change how you think about attraction and communication. I'm going to share with you the scientific research, real-world examples, and practical techniques that explain this phenomenon. And by the end of this video, you'll understand exactly why confidence combined with genuine appreciation creates such a powerful connection. Whether you're a woman looking to understand your own power or someone who wants to decode the psychology of attraction, this is going to be eye-opening. Number 1, the foundation of authentic attraction. Let's start with the foundation. When we talk about older women who compliment in a way that men find irresistible, we're not talking about manipulation or artificial tactics. We're talking about something much deeper and more authentic. Research in social psychology shows us that genuine compliments activate the brain's reward center, releasing dopamine and creating positive associations. But here's the key difference. When these compliments come from someone with life experience, emotional maturity, and genuine confidence, they carry a weight that younger compliments often lack. Dr. Helen Fisher, a renowned anthropologist who studies love and attraction, has found that mature women often possess what she calls confidence without agenda. This means they compliment because they genuinely appreciate something, not because they're trying to manipulate an outcome. This authenticity is something men pick up on immediately, even if they can't consciously articulate why. Number 2, the psychology of confidence. Now, let's talk about confidence, because this is where the magic really happens. Older women have typically been through enough life experiences to know their own worth. They've survived heartbreaks, achieved goals, overcome challenges, and learned what truly matters. This gives them a type of confidence that's unshakable and deeply attractive. When a confident woman gives a compliment, it's not coming from a place of insecurity or need for validation. It's coming from a place of abundance. She has enough self-worth that she can genuinely appreciate others without feeling diminished herself. This creates what psychologists call secure attachment energy, the feeling that this person is emotionally stable and safe. Men, regardless of their age, are drawn to this energy because it's rare. Most people, especially in dating scenarios, are operating from some level of insecurity or need. When someone compliments from a place of genuine security, it stands out like a beacon. Number 3, the specific compliment techniques. So what exactly are these compliments that have such a powerful effect? Let me break down the specific techniques that research shows are most effective. The observation compliment. Instead of generic praise, mature women often notice specific details. Rather than saying, "You're smart," they might say, "I love how you think through problems. The way you broke down that complex situation showed real analytical skill." This shows they're actually paying attention and thinking deeply about the person. The character compliment. These go beyond surface level attributes to acknowledge someone's character. "I really admire how patient you were with that difficult customer," or "Your loyalty to your friends says so much about who you are." These compliments show that the woman sees and values the person's deeper qualities. The growth compliment. This acknowledges someone's journey and development. "I can see how much you've grown in your confidence this year," or "The way you've learned to handle stress better is really impressive." This shows long-term observation and investment in the person's development. The unique compliment. This highlights something specific that makes the person special. "You have this way of making everyone feel heard in a conversation," or "Your perspective on things always makes me think differently." This shows that the woman sees something unique and valuable in the person. Number 4, the emotional intelligence factor. One of the biggest advantages that comes with life experience is emotional intelligence. Older women have typically developed a sophisticated understanding of emotions, both their own and others. This means they know how to read a room, understand what someone needs to hear, and deliver compliments at the right moment in the right way. Emotional intelligence also means knowing when not to compliment. Mature women understand that constant praise can feel insincere, while well-timed. Specific compliments carry more weight. They understand the power of subtlety and don't overwhelm with excessive flattery. Research by Dr. Daniel Goleman shows that emotional intelligence is actually a better predictor of success in relationships than IQ. When someone demonstrates high emotional intelligence through their communication style, including how they compliment, it creates a sense of being truly understood and valued. Number 5. The authenticity factor. Here's something crucial that sets mature women apart. They've typically reached a point where they're comfortable being authentic. They're not trying to be someone else to impress others. This authenticity comes through in their compliments because they're not calculated or strategic. They're genuine expressions of appreciation. Authenticity is incredibly attractive because it's rare. Most people, especially in dating or social situations, are presenting a version of themselves they think others want to see. When someone is genuinely themselves, it creates space for others to be authentic too. This mutual authenticity is the foundation of deep connection. When an authentic woman gives a compliment, you can feel the sincerity behind it. There's no hidden agenda, no manipulation, no strategy. It's simply one human being acknowledging something they genuinely appreciate about another human being. This purity of intention is what makes these compliments so powerful. Number 6. The confidence paradox. Here's something interesting. The women who are most irresistible when they compliment are often the ones who need the least validation in return. This creates what I call the confidence paradox. The more self-sufficient someone is emotionally, the more attractive they become to others. When a woman compliments from a place of already feeling complete and secure, it doesn't feel like she's fishing for compliments back or trying to create obligation. The compliment feels like a gift with no strings attached. This freedom from neediness is incredibly attractive because it's so rare in our culture of constant validation seeking. This doesn't mean being cold or distant, quite the opposite. It means being warm and generous with appreciation because you can afford to be. You're not protecting a fragile ego or trying to manage others' perceptions of you. You're simply sharing genuine appreciation when you feel it. Number 7. The wisdom factor. Life experience brings wisdom, and wisdom brings perspective. Older women have typically seen enough of life to know what's truly important and what's not worth worrying about. This perspective allows them to focus on and appreciate the things that really matter in people. While younger people might be impressed by superficial things, mature women tend to appreciate character, integrity, kindness, and depth. When they compliment these qualities, it feels more meaningful because it's coming from someone who has the wisdom to recognize what's truly valuable. This wisdom also means they're not easily impressed by shallow displays or fake personas. When they do give a compliment, you know it's because they've seen through the surface to something real and valuable underneath. This makes their appreciation feel more significant and worthwhile. Number 8. The security in relationships. One of the most attractive qualities in any person is security in relationships. The ability to appreciate others without feeling threatened, to celebrate others' successes without feeling diminished, and to give genuine compliments without keeping score. Mature women have typically developed this security through experience. They've learned that appreciating others doesn't diminish them, that there's enough success and happiness to go around, and that genuine connection is more valuable than competition. When you feel secure in yourself, you can be generous with others. This generosity of spirit, expressed through genuine compliments and appreciation, creates an atmosphere of abundance rather than scarcity. People are naturally drawn to this energy because it feels safe and nourishing. Number 9. The art of timing. One skill that often comes with experience is the art of timing. Knowing when to give a compliment can be just as important as what you say. Mature women often have a sophisticated sense of when someone needs encouragement, when they need to hear something specific, or when a compliment would be most meaningful. This isn't about manipulation. It's about emotional attunement. It's the ability to read the room, understand where someone is emotionally, and respond in a way that's truly helpful and supportive. This level of emotional sophistication is incredibly attractive because it shows genuine care and consideration. Good timing also means knowing when to hold back. Sometimes the most powerful compliment is the one that's saved for the right moment, when it will have the most impact and meaning. Number 10. The conversation skills. Mature women often have developed sophisticated conversation skills that make their compliments even more effective. They know how to listen deeply, ask thoughtful questions, and create space for others to share and be seen. When a compliment comes in the context of a rich, meaningful conversation, it carries more weight. It shows that the person has been truly listening and engaging, not just waiting for their turn to talk. This level of presence and attention is incredibly attractive and rare in our distracted world. Good conversation skills also mean knowing how to receive compliments gracefully and how to build on them to create deeper connection. This creates a positive feedback loop where both people feel appreciated and valued. Number 11. The absence of neediness. Perhaps one of the most attractive qualities is what's not there, the absence of neediness, desperation, or agenda. When someone compliments you because they genuinely appreciate something about you, not because they want something from you, it feels completely different. Mature women have typically reached a point where they're not looking for someone to complete them or fix them. They're already complete. This means their compliments come from a place of abundance rather than need. They're sharing appreciation because they want to, not because they have to or because they're hoping for something in return. This absence of neediness creates space for genuine connection. When someone doesn't need anything from you, you can relax and be yourself around them. This relaxation is often the first step toward deeper attraction and connection. Number 12. The vulnerability factor. Interestingly, confidence and vulnerability aren't opposites. They're complementary. Mature women often have the confidence to be vulnerable, to share genuine thoughts and feelings, and to be real in their interactions. This vulnerability makes their compliments more powerful because it shows they're willing to put themselves out there, to risk being seen, and to be honest about their feelings. When someone is willing to be vulnerable with you, it creates intimacy and connection. Vulnerability also means being willing to acknowledge when you're wrong, to apologize when necessary, and to grow from feedback. This emotional maturity is incredibly attractive because it shows someone who's capable of a real relationship. Number 13. The long-term perspective. One advantage of life experience is the ability to see the big picture. Mature women often have a long-term perspective that allows them to appreciate the journey, not just the destination. This perspective influences how they compliment and appreciate others. Instead of focusing on immediate gratification or short-term gains, they can appreciate someone's character, their growth over time, and their potential. This long-term view makes their compliments feel more substantial and meaningful. This perspective also means they're not easily swayed by temporary setbacks or superficial problems. They can see through the moment to the person's deeper qualities and potential. This stability of appreciation is incredibly attractive and reassuring. Number 14. The gratitude mindset. Many mature women have developed what psychologists call a gratitude mindset, the ability to notice and appreciate the good things in life even in difficult circumstances. This mindset naturally extends to how they interact with others. When someone approaches life with gratitude, they're more likely to notice and appreciate the positive qualities in others. Their compliments come from this place of general appreciation for life and people. This positive energy is incredibly attractive and contagious. Gratitude also creates resilience. When someone has learned to find things to appreciate even in difficult times, they bring a strength and positivity to relationships. That's very attractive. Number 15. The non-judgmental approach. Life experience often brings a non-judgmental attitude. Mature women have typically made enough mistakes and learned enough lessons to be less judgmental of others. This creates a safe space where people can be themselves without fear of criticism. When compliments come from someone who's non-judgmental, they feel more genuine and safe. You don't have to worry about hidden criticism or conditions. The appreciation feels pure and accepting. This non-judgmental approach also means being able to appreciate people for who they are, not who you want them to be. This acceptance is incredibly attractive because it's so rare, and because it allows people to relax and be authentic. Number 16. The emotional generosity. Mature women often have what I call emotional generosity, the ability to be giving with their emotions, appreciation, and support. They've learned that being emotionally generous doesn't deplete them. It actually creates more positive energy in their lives. This emotional generosity shows up in how they compliment others. They're not stingy with appreciation or worried about giving too much. They understand that genuine appreciation is a gift that costs nothing but creates tremendous value. Emotional generosity also means being supportive during difficult times, celebrating others' successes, and being present when needed. This generosity of spirit is incredibly attractive because it shows someone who's capable of true partnership and friendship. Number 17. The confidence in silence. One sophisticated skill that often comes with maturity is the confidence to be comfortable with silence. Mature women don't feel the need to fill every moment with words or constantly seek validation through conversation. This comfort with silence makes their words, including their compliments, carry more weight. When someone speaks thoughtfully and purposefully rather than constantly, their words have more impact. Their compliments feel more intentional and meaningful. This confidence in silence also creates space for others to speak, to share, and to be heard. This generosity with conversational space is attractive because it shows someone who's secure enough to not need constant attention. Number 18. The authenticity and imperfection. Mature women often have the confidence to be authentic about their imperfections. They're not trying to appear perfect or to hide their flaws. This authenticity about imperfection makes their compliments more genuine because they're coming from someone who's real and relatable. When someone is comfortable with their own imperfections, they're more likely to accept and appreciate others' imperfections too. This creates a comfortable, accepting environment where people can be themselves without fear of judgment. This authenticity also means their compliments aren't coming from a place of trying to appear perfect or better than others. They're simply genuine expressions of appreciation from one imperfect human to another. Number 19. The wisdom of experience life. Experience brings wisdom that can't be taught or learnt from books. Mature women have typically learnt important lessons about relationships, communication, and what truly matters in life. This wisdom influences how they interact with others and how they express appreciation. Their compliments often reflect this wisdom. Instead of focusing on superficial things, they appreciate character, integrity, kindness, and growth. They understand what's truly important in relationships and life, and their appreciation reflects these values. This wisdom also means they're not easily impressed by shallow displays or fake personas. When they do give a compliment, you know it's based on genuine observation and appreciation of something real and valuable. Number 20. The power of presence. One of the most attractive qualities anyone can have is the ability to be fully present, to give someone their complete attention and focus. Mature women often have developed this skill through experience and practice. When someone is fully present with you, their compliments carry more weight because you know they're really seeing you, really paying attention, and really appreciating what they're observing. This level of presence is rare in our distracted world and incredibly attractive. Presence also means being emotionally available and engaged in the moment. When compliments come from someone who's fully present, they feel more genuine and meaningful because they're based on real observation and connection. What makes certain compliments from mature women so irresistible isn't any single factor. It's the integration of all these elements. The confidence, authenticity, emotional intelligence, wisdom, presence, and emotional generosity all work together to create a communication style that's incredibly attractive and rare. These women have learnt to appreciate others from a place of abundance rather than scarcity, security rather than insecurity, and authenticity rather than pretense. Their compliments feel genuine because they are genuine. They're not strategic or manipulative. They're simply honest expressions of appreciation. The lesson here isn't about age. It's about the qualities that often come with experience and emotional maturity. Anyone can develop these qualities at any age through self-reflection, emotional growth, and conscious effort. The key is to focus on becoming the kind of person who can appreciate others genuinely, without agenda or neediness. When you can compliment from a place of security, authenticity, and genuine appreciation, you naturally become more attractive and magnetic to others. Remember, the most irresistible compliments aren't about technique or strategy. They're about becoming someone who genuinely appreciates the good in others and has the confidence and emotional maturity to express that appreciation authentically. So there you have it, the psychology behind why certain compliments from mature women have such a powerful effect on men. It's not about age. It's about the emotional maturity, confidence, authenticity, and wisdom that often come with life experience. The key takeaways? Compliment from a place of abundance, not scarcity. Be authentic, not strategic. Focus on character and depth, not just surface qualities. Be present and emotionally generous. And most importantly, work on becoming someone who genuinely appreciates others without needing anything in return. If this video helped you understand the psychology of attraction and communication better, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more insights into human psychology and relationships. What was your biggest takeaway from this video? Have you experienced this kind of magnetic compliment style before? Share your thoughts in the comments below. I read every single one and love hearing your perspectives. Until next time, remember, the most attractive thing you can be is authentically yourself. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you never miss our latest videos on psychology, relationships, and human behavior. See you soon.